So, I've been posting videos lately about treatment interventions that are easy to apply at home, but today I wanted to go over some homemade products that I have made or some things that I think will help you with your treatments at home and kind of what I use them for and how they might be helpful for you. So this is the first one, and this brand is something that you're going to want to write down if you're in the process of regaining movement in an arm or a leg. And this is Dicem, D-Y-C-E-M. And why this is so nice is it's kind of sticky, so you can set it on a countertop and then set a bowl or plate on it when you're eating, and it'll prevent it from sliding. Or if your arm is really weak and it has a tendency to kind of fall off a table or fall off of the armrest of your wheelchair, sometimes you can put this on there and it'll hold it on there. If you want it to stay in a position on your thigh, then you can just set this on your thigh and set your hand on top of it, and it just keeps it from sliding. Alright, so this is Dicem, D-Y-C-E-M. It comes in a variety of sizes and shapes. You'll see placemats, but if you go on Amazon, you'll see a variety of their products. Very great product to have. I also have showed this in other videos, but this is literally just a swifter mop. Okay, so if you watch some of my videos, the reason I like it is it pivots. It's lightweight. And so when you watch some of my other videos, I have you strap your arm to it, and it just gives you a way to perform exercises when your arm is really weak, taking gravity out of it. So taking the weight of your arm away, which is a great beginning step. So go to the upper extremity stroke video and you can see kind of how I used it, but it's really just a swifter mop that's got the full pivot right there. So also in one of my videos I showed like a PVC frame, and on the bottom of it it's to do some standing exercises, and it's just a square frame made out of PVC. And on the bottom I tape this to it. This is basically just cabinet liner. Obviously you would use bigger pieces than this, and I just taped it right on there, and it just allows it, when you put that side down on the ground like so, it allows it, helps to hold it in place and not slide. Again, PVC is great because it's lightweight. So there's a few things I have in my clinic made out of PVC, and again, because it's lightweight, if you are weak, then it's easier to use it to stabilize parts of your body, or something like this to allow you to work on your balance a little bit more. So there's that. Just cabinet liner. Buy it at Walmart. Comes in a big roll. Another thing I made very, very cheap, and I actually use this quite a bit, is a wedge. I basically took a cutting board, very lightweight. Again, things that are lightweight are nice for certain things. And I just took some doorstops and taped them to the bottom. And what that does is it gives me a nice wedge. So I do several things with this wedge. If you are someone who your knee rolls out, let me back up here just a little bit. So if you are someone and your knee rolls out like so, like say this is your involved side or your weak side, and you have a tendency for your knee to roll out, kind of like that. And what you can do is you can take this with the wide part down, or the wide part to the outside, while you're working on your exercises, set it on the floor. You can set your foot on it, and what that does is two things. Sometimes it's because you have tone in your foot and your foot rolls out, and so that'll kind of allow you to use gravity for your foot to roll more towards the inside, but it also kind of tips your leg this way a little bit also, which will help to hold it in. So be very aware of this when you're performing exercises. A lot of times it'll occur more when you're actually doing something or working really hard or thinking really hard at something else. So that's when you would want to use something like this wedge, and then that would bring your foot back in. Okay? So that is my homemade wedge. So I hope you found these products useful and helpful. If you have any questions about any of them or you're having any trouble finding them online, just send me a message and I'd be happy to help you locate those or send you links directly to where you can find those products.